Long before kingdoms rose and fell, long before wisdom made him famous across the earth, there was a song unlike any other ever written. It speaks not of wars or conquest, not of armies or battles. Instead, it whispers of something far more powerful. Love, a love filled with longing, beauty, desire, and devotion. For centuries, readers of Scripture have encountered this mysterious book. Some have seen it as poetry, others as a sacred drama. But one thing is certain, it is the most beautiful song ever written. This is the Song of Songs, a masterpiece attributed to the wisest king who ever lived, Solomon. But hidden within its words lies something deeper. A king, a humble young woman, and a love story that would echo through generations. Tonight we step into an ancient world of vineyards, shepherd fields, and royal chambers, where a young woman lifts her voice and whispers the words that begin this timeless story. Let him kiss me with the kisses of my mouth, for your love is better than wine. And from that moment a story unfolds. In the ancient land of Israel, vineyards stretched across the hills like rivers of green. Shepherds guided their flocks through quiet valleys. And in the city of Jerusalem, power and splendor filled the palace of the king. It was the golden age of Solomon, the son of David, a king whose wisdom became legendary. Nations traveled from distant lands to hear him speak. Gold filled his treasuries. His palace shone with unmatched glory. Yet among all the riches of his kingdom, none would prove as powerful as love. Far from the palace walls, among the quiet vineyards and rolling hills, lived a young woman. She was not royalty. She was not wealthy. She was simply a keeper of vineyards. But her voice and her love would become immortalized in Scripture. As the sun climbed high above the vineyards, her thoughts drifted toward only one person, the one her soul loved. His name lingered in her mind like fragrance carried by the wind. She said, "Your name is like perfume poured out, and that is why the maidens love you." But her love was deeper than admiration. It was longing, the kind that stirs the heart and refuses to stay silent. And so she cried, "Draw me after you. Let us run together." To her, his love was sweeter than wine, more precious than anything this world could offer. Yet beneath her passion there was also insecurity. She knew the elegant women of Jerusalem were admired for their beauty, but she felt different. Her skin had been darkened by the blazing sun. Her hands bore the marks of labor. And she spoke honestly, "Do not stare at me because the sun has darkened my skin." Her brothers had forced her to guard the vineyards, day after day, from sunrise to sunset. While caring for the vines, she had little time to care for herself. They made me keeper of the vineyards, but my own vineyard I have neglected. Yet love has a way of seeing beyond appearances. And someone, somewhere, was about to see her true beauty. Unable to quiet the longing within her heart, she begins searching. Across the hills and fields, she calls out, "Tell me, you whom my soul loves, where do you pasture your flock? Where do you rest them at noon?" She does not want to wander like a stranger among other shepherds. Her heart knows exactly who it seeks, but the path to him is still hidden, for now. Then a voice answers, gentle, reassuring, full of admiration. "O fairest among women." The words quiet her fears. He guides her. Follow the tracks of the flock. Walk beside the shepherd's tents. And there you will find the one you seek. Sometimes love does not shout. Sometimes it simply waits for two paths to finally meet. When he finally sees her, his voice fills with admiration. You are beautiful, my love. He compares her to something rare and magnificent, a mare among Pharaoh's chariots. He continues, your cheeks are beautiful with ornaments, your neck with strings of jewels. And she responds with joy, you are beautiful, my beloved, delightful. Together they rest beneath towering trees. Nature itself becomes their house. Cedars form the beams, cypress trees form the rafters, and the ancient song closes with quiet devotion. A reminder that love, when pure and faithful, is one of the greatest gifts ever given.